Well, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be making potted beans. The only difference between this and baked beans is, you guessed it, they're in a pot. What you're going to need for this is brown sugar, your choice of beans. I have a 900 gram bag of navy beans here, but today I've used black beans and pinto beans. They're great beans for this. You pick the one that you like the most and we're going to turn it into this delicious recipe. I have a can of diced tomatoes, 28 ounce can of diced tomatoes, and ketchup. Other than that, there's going to be some garlic, one large Spanish onion, and some seasonings in this thing. Add a liter of water, we cook it down nice and slow for a while, finish it off with the brown sugar, take it off the stove, serve it hot, chop up some hot dogs if you want to, throw it in there, chop up some bacon if you want to and throw it in there. You can do whatever you want with it. Potted beans, really good recipe. 100 gram bag of navy beans, black beans, or pinto beans. Today I'm using pinto beans and black beans mixed. 1 can of diced tomatoes, teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic puree. If you don't have garlic puree, you can use 2 chopped cloves of garlic. 1 Spanish onion, chopped up fine just like that. 2 cups of ketchup, water, 2 cups of brown sugar to finish it off in the last hour of cooking. You want ground black pepper for seasoning. Alright, so some people out there are going to say 2 cups of brown sugar in a pot of beans, not a good idea. It's not healthy. But the thing is, I'm here to tell you right now, it's not completely healthy, but it's a treat. And when we make ourselves a treat, we make ourselves something that is going to make us feel good, something that tastes good, something we really want to try. We don't want to eat it every day. I'm going to tell you right now, if you eat it every day, you're not going to be skinny. Okay? But we are going to add it to this because we want to make something that tastes fantastic. And because it tastes fantastic, we're going to love it. We're going to enjoy it. The whole family's going to love eating it. And it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Don't eat it every day. 2 cups of brown sugar, not a good diet decision. Not a good diet decision. But for now, 2 cups of brown sugar in the pot. What you need to do is put your beans out in a glass bowl or a plastic bowl overnight. We're going to fill them with water, cold water. Just until the beans are completely covered. You want to go about 1 inch above the beans. Then we're going to leave them soak like that overnight. Now, that's about a cup of beans. We're going to want 4 times that much to be able to make a great big pot. It feeds a whole family, feeds a lot of people. It's wonderful stuff. What do they look like next day? The beans have doubled in size and they're ready to be cooked. After they soaked overnight, you want to put them in a pot with enough water to cover them to about 1 inch over top of the beans. And then after that, you want to cook them up for about 45 minutes on high. Bring them to a boil and cook them for 45 minutes. Bring them over to the sink and rinse them really, really well. You want to get rid of any of that dirty water that's in there, any of that kind of murky, cloudy water. And believe me, it's a really good thing to do before you continue the step where you add all the ingredients into the pot. Because if you do that, it'll save you from a very painful night sleeping next to your significant other. After the beans are rinsed and put back on the stove, we add the chopped onion, tomatoes, salt, 2 cups of ketchup, 1 liter of water, teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon garlic puree. Total cook time for the pot of beans, even on the very lowest with a nice thick pot, is about 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours. And when it's all finished, it should be nice and thick. You'll see all the beans, you'll see all the other pieces that are in there. And then we're going to finish it off with a couple cups of brown sugar, and that's going to turn it nice and dark and make it really sweet. It's really wonderful right now. We're nearing the end. You can see how everything's coming together, and it smells absolutely amazing. You can smell the ketchup, you can smell the tomatoes, you can smell the garlic and the spices and the onion, and it's absolutely fantastic. There, so it's nice and thick, ready to add the brown sugar. There we go, boom. Right in there. And stir it around. Get it nice and mixed. Keep it on low and let it cook down another ½ hour. We'll check on it then. Go ½ hour in to the brown sugar and ½ hour left to go. Well, I got my beans, I got my bread, I got my family. I'm going to go sit down. I'm going to enjoy this with them. I hope you enjoy it too. I'll see you again soon. Oh, hot. So good. So good. Your verdict. How's it taste? Beans and wieners. Is it good? It's awesome, isn't it?